Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Let's see what a dusty do. Look on the screen, and a beautiful young teen is gone at the hands of what I am sure is a certified dust bucket, probably a typical dusty Tyrone. Remember, every 5.5 hours, you know what happens. Check it out for use.
Another young victim tragically killed in Milwaukee. And that is our big story tonight at 5. A Milwaukee teenager is one of the latest victims of gun violence.
Police have a suspect in custody, but the victim's family still has a lot of questions here. Fox 6's Brett Lemoyne live at MPD with what investigators say started this whole shooting.
Yeah, police say it was all spurred from an argument, and the victim's sister says she was an innocent bystander in this incident, and the sister has some pretty strong words for the man who allegedly pulled the trigger. This Valentine's Day,
she was very overprotective of her family, of all of us.
Triana Johnson,
she loved everybody,
is heartbroken over the loss of her sister. 15-year-old Gabby Landry was shot Sunday afternoon at 65th and Thurston. She later died at the hospital.
She just loves to do things. She don't like to sit in one place and be bored. Gabby liked to have fun.
Johnson remembers her little sister always smiling. Landry was a student at North Division High School and dreamed of becoming a nurse.
We know the killer, we know the situation, but we don't know the story.
Milwaukee police say a 23-year-old man is in custody for the shooting. Investigators say it stemmed from an argument.
My sister, she was not the argument. She was not arguing with the person.
Landry's family tells us a relative used to date the suspect. They've known this man for a long time.
Wow.
I really wish you right. I really wish you right. I hope it haunts you.
Justice may come soon in this case, but overall issues of violence still linger in Milwaukee. To address things like conflict resolution and violence prevention, Acting Mayor Cavalier Johnson is asking state leaders for at least $100 million out of a multi-billion-dollar state surplus.
Be the partner that we need, not just here, but in cities across the state, and help us out with our financial problems so that we can adequately address issues around public safety.
There's hope no other family has to endure this type of heartbreak.
Right now, with the violence that's going on, it's a lot of people is dying over dumb stuff because people want to have a point to prove.
Now, the suspect in this case has not yet been formally charged, which is why we are not naming him.
What point do they have to prove? The point that they prove every day is that they're dusty and ignorant, low-performing men. So it's somebody that a relative used to date. 15-year-old, nothing to do with it. Now she's gone. You notice she said she didn't like to just sit around. She likes to do things. Anti-dust. Most black women are. Because mamas let you know you're going to have to get with it and get to it. And quick, PDQ. No one's going to sit here and take care of you. I keep telling you, they are killing out our best and our brightest. She had a future. Now we don't know what it could have become. 15 years old on the planet and already gone. All because of an overly emotional, infantile, low-performing dust bucket man. And the fools are so stupid want to shoot somebody. These dumb son of a guns can't even shoot straight. Take your ass to the shooting range. Can't even shoot straight. I meant to shoot that person, which I'm not justifying it, but that just shows you how stupid they are. You are dealing with the loose cannon. I'm telling you, it can sometimes come to a point, if you know people, even if it's that's family, if it's a relative, if they like to engage in the deadly antics of Blackistan and hang with dust buckets, I won't want you near me or my family. I don't want you to just stay over there. When you got an angry chocolate drop, a dust bucket, and brown, something is guaranteed to go down. It's not going to be good. It's just not. 15 years old. An argument. Again, it makes me wonder. I don't know if they're just confined to the hood. How do you handle real life? You really think that when you go out there into the world, everyone is going to cater to you? Do you really and honestly, truly think that the whole world is going to cater to dust bucket behavior? No one cares. No one cares. You think they're going to cater to you. You are delusional. So he gets so mad and so emotional. And I'm telling you, that's why I keep saying the mammies are a problem, because the mammies are the ones that take care of these guys. We pamper and coddle them. Then you got a grown behind man, an inferior thinking grown behind man, low performing dust bucket who gets into an argument, cannot handle a difference of opinion, no masculine traits. Talking about women are emotional, they're more emotional than women. Then you have a grown behind man who just totally loses it and does something totally stupid, and then somebody loses their life. This is what happens when you have low performing men. Beautiful girl on the screen now. Imagine a family. Dust buckets bring drama, they bring trauma. They are taking out our best and brightest. The financial implication is too much stuff in the nation. And the BC, well, you got to get him some help. I'm so sick of this mess. And as for the little the spokesmen, they're asking for $100 million to do what with it? Now, I know in politics, a lot of times they get the kind of money, and then what they'll do a focus group, or they'll do like Cory Booker, reportedly, allegedly, did. Oh, we're going to go ahead and do a whole lot of consulting. And you had people getting paid $1,000 a day to consult. And all that money that Zuckerberg had pledged towards the New Jersey schools, nothing happened. Johnny still ain't got a book or computer, and Johnny still can't read. So asking for $100 million to do what? To do what? You can hire some friends and teach them anger management where the dust buckets are not going to show up. Let's stop all the bull crap and let's hop to the real thing. You need $100 million for birth control. We need to stop producing these dust buckets. The Steeners, and they want to have them. Well, I want to help my family, and then you can't afford them. Guess what? We shouldn't be forced to pay for them, because all we're paying for, we're just supporting, in a lot of cases, not all cases, a lot of these young ones with these thugged out baby daddies. That's all we're paying for, is for a future criminal. And then you have the decent kid there that's in the same community with them, that parents have instilled values in community and a sense of pride, trying to do the right thing and learn. Oh, he just got shot. He just got. What was he doing? Coming home from school? Where was this fool at? Oh, he didn't go to school. You see what I'm saying? So even the good people that are in a bad situation financially because they have to be around this trash, they get stuffed out too. 2 last week, doing what? Walking to school. Other 16-year-old got a house on their own. Why wasn't his behind in school? What he did do is shoot and kill somebody. 1 dead, 1 injured. They're taking out our best and brightest. That's why some of these Latinos, I have no sympathy for them. A lot going on with Section 8. That's why I keep saying avoid poverty deeds, so you can try to avoid this, being around them. I'm going to do a second video on the Section 8 crisis. But once again, an overly emotional, can't handle life, weak-minded, low-performing dust bucket. That's how I see them. Young girl has nothing to do with it. There's an argument, pull out your gun and shoot. It's funny, when they pull you over for a busted tail lighter because you got a random stop sign, are you doing that? I'm not saying to do so. Are you doing that? When you go in society in these stores and looking at your monkey ass crazy, are you doing that? When you go into a whole part of town where there's less people that look like you, do those dust buckets just get out and start shooting? No. Why? They like to shoot their own down. The self-hatred is real in Blacktown. It's very real. So ladies, take in a dust bucket if you want. Again, with some of this Section 8 drama that's going on, some of the mammy biscuits and funds might be dried up. The dust buckets are going to need somewhere to lay that head. Don't do it. Don't do it. So let's go ahead and end with a nice little reminder of what to do when a dust bucket comes your way. And I'm out. It's here, ladies and gentlemen. Sleigh bells ringing, dusty singing. It is winter, and I enter. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You gotta go. Sleigh bells ringing, dusty singing. It is winter, and I enter. Hell no. hell no, hell no, you gotta go. You don't wanna deal with us, you know, man. Whatever you build up, you bring down. You said, why don't you go get a job, man? He wants to sleep on your couch. Sleigh bells are ringing, dusty singing. It is winter. Can I enter? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You gotta go. You don't wanna deal with us, just no man. Whatever you build up, you burn down. So why don't you go get a job, man? But he wants to keep your house. Get the hell out. Sleigh bells are ringing, dust is singing. It is winter. Can I enter? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You gotta go. Don't let it in. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You gotta go.